All right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So, we have got EZA details. This is super EZA details for the 8th anniversary free-to-play LR Bobbidi that has a standby into Majin Vegeta. Now, let's see how effective this character might be on the Deborah team. Oh, wait, I just realized Windows 11. Hang on. Yeah, so we'll see how well these boys are going to match up with LR Deborah. Now, I do need to mention this. So, it looks as though this is going to be the only EZA of this celebration. So, Deborah's banner, right? Like, to me, it was a little bit of a surprise to see no Int Majin Vegeta, no, like, Int Kid Buu, who I feel like is definitely in super EZA range. They decided to only EZA Babidi here. I feel like that's a very foolish decision. It would be nothing for them to super EZA Int Kid Buu. Right? It wouldn't. Or I mean, LR Super Buu. I mean, Int Majin Vegeta, I feel like, is a very particular character for a lot of people, so, like, I understand a lot of people would be happy about that, but, I mean, I'm not a fan of dropping, like, these, like, niche villains, and then being like, alright, yeah, you get no help. None. Have fun. Like, you know, maybe, like, a little bit of help could be good for Deborah. Like, more than 0. So, yeah. This should be, by the way, this Deborah celebration, this is an old school, like, very light start of March celebration. So I guess we could really hope that Saiyan Day will be a bop. And Saiyan Day looks like it probably will have the new mode as well. I was thinking that the new mode would be in this range, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be. So maybe Saiyan Day will be big this year. We'll see. All right, so let's move on. The details here for Super EZA Bobbidi and Majin Vegeta. Okay, so remember, their super attacks do not change. So Bobbidi is still going to have a high chance to stun there, and then a high chance to seal on his 2 super attacks. Remember, Majin Vegeta is a non-attacking standby, so he doesn't have, like, any super attack effects to update. The other thing is that, remember, the standby condition cannot change. It's just like an active skill. At the moment, standby condition cannot change. So this is just 4th turn start a battle, though, is easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then charge count is just 1 key sphere, you know, per ally. So that's good. Okay. So 5 key, 250% attack and defense, 30% support to extreme class allies is nice. And then Buu Saga or Kuroda Body and Mind allies, 30% attack and defense. So I wonder if we're going to try and make Majin Buu Saga a thing. Remember, Dragon Ball Super Remake is coming at the end of the year, so I think it's very possible that we could have a heavy focus on GT, DBZ, and OG Dragon Ball rather than Dragon Ball Super leading up to it. I hope so, at least. Okay, so that's some nice support, 30%. Some key support would be good too, but still potentially a lot of support. I mean, that's 60% to Deborah, for example, right? So that's good. 40% damage reduction before attacking. That could be good against a potential, like, AoE, right? Or if Bobbidi's locked. When attacking with 12 key, 250% attack. Okay. That's good, but that does make me a tad nervous. Usually when we try and balance these characters out, especially a free-to-play character. When receiving an attack with 15 key, 250% defense. That's not bad. When attacking with 18 or more key is an additional super. When there is a super class enemy or 4 Buu Saga allies on the team, that's really not too bad because Deborah, Yakan, and Bobbidi. Boom. That's it. That's all you need for that. It's just Deborah and Yakan. But that's why, it's another reason why I would tell, like, a free-to-play player, like, don't fucking summon for Deborah. Because in order for Bobbidi to work, you have to have, like, you know, like, Deborah, and Bobbidi, and you need 1 more Buu Saga ally. We could quick take a glance. I mean, I'm sure, like, you could run the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. Sure, but... Bro, I hadn't even thought of Spopovich. Is Spopovich, like, legit here? No, there's no way, dude. Spopovich. Yeah. I don't know about Spopovich. Spopovich, I think, could be solid if he's got type advantage. If he's got type advantage, Spopovich maybe, but not with no type advantage. All right, so let's see. So 4 Buu Saga allies, though. Again, 2 Deborahs, Yakon, Bobbidi, and we've got that. 70% dodge, 20% damage reduction when receiving a normal. That gets him up to 60% for an AoE, and 20% after attacking. Plus 10% dodge against a super, that's up to 80%. And then another 10% dodge and damage reduction within the turn after dodging. So you dodge the first attack, and then he could have 80% damage reduction, and, or excuse me, 30% damage reduction, 80% dodge, and then it'd be 90% if he'd get, like, dodge first, then there's a super. Okay. Sure. I mean, a ton of dodge. I mean, this is an int character, so we could give him a, 37 dodge build, right? That would certainly help a lot. The only thing is maybe, I mean, if we, this could have been 2-turn support. Okay, and then his last ability here, if there's an extreme class enemy or 4 or more Corroded Body and Mind allies on the team. Oh, okay. Well, that's not so bad because, yeah, like Deborah, Yakon, Bobbidi are all Corroded Body and Mind. 4 key. Oh, which will make these very easy. Extreme class allies chance to crit. Okay, sure, 10%. That's something. Buu Saga or Corroded Body and Mind allies up to... Oh, another chance to crit, actually. Okay. I mean, Deborah doesn't have crit. 100% attack and defense when attacking with 12 or more key. And then... Phase 2 support? 2-turn support? All allies 15% attack and defense for 2 turns when attacking with 18 or more key. I mean, I'm looking at this character in mind with a 35 plus dodge build, and I mean, yeah, I this looks like a very runnable character to me. Doesn't look like they'll struggle for key, likely, because we got 5 key right there. Then they'll get another 4 key right there to at least be able to hopefully hit this. But we do need to hit the 18 key. Who is the 18 key? Is that Deborah? Yeah, Deborah is the 18 key. And that gives us the 2-turn support. And then I remember that Pui is the 12 key super. I don't hate Bobbidi. Like, this is solid. This is a character we could run as like a slot 3 floating support. Oh, yeah. All right, so remember, we could go into Majin Vegeta. This is 4th turn start a battle. And then charge count is, remember, exactly the same as Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. Remember, the problem with standbys now returning with these characters EZing is the fucking dumbass shit of, like, only a certain type of standby. Only one could be out at a time, which I hate. Huge pet peeve of mine. Okay, so here's Majin Vegeta. So he's unable to attack. 5 key. Wait, what is this nonsense right here? My brain just... What is this? What? Alright, so he's unable to attack. He gets 5 key, 250% defense at the start of turn. 1% chance of super class allies, 100% attack and defense. 99% chance of an extreme class allies, 60% attack. Okay. 99% chance. So is this an either or ability? It's not, right? Like, both would like, the way it's written is as though it's mostly going to be extreme class support, but sometimes it'd be super class support. Couldn't both of these trigger at the same time? Because it's not, like, if it was the same line, it'd be an either or. This doesn't feel like an either or thing. I don't know why they did this. That's very strange. Very strange. Alright, so we got that support. If there's another 3 Buu Saga or Corroded Body and Mind allies on the team, another 3. So this character does not count for that. But, I mean, if we hit the Bobbidi conditions, we'll hit this Majin Vegeta condition as well. He'll orb change, and he gets 44% damage reduction. When receiving an attack with 12 key, 250% defense. When receiving an attack with 15 or more key, 44, so 88% damage reduction. For every attack received, he gets crit, 50% up to 100%. When key is 18 or more at the end of the turn, recovers 20% HP, and then 600% on the finish effect. 88% damage reduction does sound fun. He doesn't guard, though, does he? No, he doesn't. He doesn't have... They didn't give him guard. But he does have 88% damage reduction. Again, with like a 35 dodge build. Chat, I think I do like this Super EZA. It's a shame. I feel like if we had one more, you know, Super Boo or Kid Boo or something like that to add to the team, I feel like I like this character. I feel like there'll be a fine run on Deborah's team. Am I crazy? 88% damage reduction. And then remember, we could get this. This is Majin Vegeta's, is kind of like the failed one, which failed standbys to me are so dumb. But this looks good. Like, this looks really good. This needs to be like a Dokkan Fest LR. Like, they got to make this a Dokkan Fest or Carnival LR character, Majin Vegeta. If Majin Vegeta's Saiyan Day, I think that, like, LR Majin Vegeta for Saiyan Day, I think that would go over very well. I think people will be very happy about that. And then remember, the big one is Boo comes out. So, okay. Yeah, I kind of like them. To me, Bobbidi seemes like a very capable, like dodging support character. And then Majin Vegeta looks like a strong tank. I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like I like the way they designed this character. 88% damage reduction does seem pretty high. And then he does get the massive defense when receiving an attack, too. And, like, guaranteed crit on the standby, too, by the way. Hell yeah, dude. Okay. Yeah, at least... okay, so this... I think this is the last character of the celebration. But at least they seem pretty good for a free-to-play character, so I'll take that. So, let me know what you guys think of the Super EZA Bobbidi. But, I mean, we got huge support, bam, right there. And then we head over here, and then they have crit support, and then 2-turn support right there. Seems like a good character to me. I think so. I'm excited to use him. Deborah's fun. I'm excited to use the team more. Chat, let me know what you guys think, but looks good.